And welcome for the match between Curzon Ashton and Darlington. The Darlington lineup has one change. In comes Josh Heaton for Terry Galbraith, who drops down to the bench. There's still the same lineup of 4-2-3-1 formation, and they're playing against Curzon Ashton, who have a few players that Darlo know very well in Nicky Rowe and Rob Evans, Luke Merrill and Danny Shaw. This should be a good match and a good lineup on this beautiful service here at Curzon Ashton.
I love to see that, high pressing.
Seeing the formation, I think they're playing a sort of 4-3-3. Now ball over the top for the big number 9 for Curzon.
He looked offside to me there.
But Louis Lang had that covered. Ball comes in, but Heaton deals with the cross. And the jump from Jordan Watson. Now the ball breaks for O'Neill. Now it finds captain Stephen Thompson. Thompson takes it over the halfway line, tries to play for O'Neill, but finds Campbell. Campbell plays a lovely little flick to find O'Neill.
Nice play.
And O'Neill sprays the ball out to Jarrett Rivers. It's on the right-hand side now. He's up against the fullback. Oh, and he's just whizzed him to front of the two fullbacks. Oh, and a shot there from Hatfield. Get a flick from O'Neill. Forces the keeper into making a save. Was that going in?
That was going in. That was going right in the bottom corner. Keeper, to be fair, did very well. It was a good height for him. It was probably 3 foot off the ground, so it was a good height for him. But just took that little flick off O'Neill there. I mean, I don't think the shot was going in by any stretch. I think when O'Neill put his little touch on it, that was what was diverting it in. But the keeper did well. And I think, obviously, Atkinson's got his hair shaved off as well. So if we get the pair of them in, they'll look like a couple of nightclub bouncers in midfield. A bit like those that will remember Gary Brabin, who used to play for Hull City. He always used to just look like a nightclub bouncer in the centre of midfield.
Oh, Bascom's played a lovely ball.
So well.
Gets to Watson, gets a good cross, and O'Neill. O'Neill had a free header there, but he just directed it over the bar.
That came from Bascom, picking the ball up, running 5 or 6 yards and hitting a lovely ball out to Watson overlapping.
Don't seem to be. I don't think they're in a rush to try and play the ball forward.
They're just probing, aren't they? Just looking for a. But what's good is the front three are all across the line, stopping. Bascom's there now.
Number 10 dropped. And Bascom's going to. I thought he was going to hit the ball there. But it's looking fairly tight at the minute. And the number 11's done a great little jinxing ball. And there's a.
He went down there like a. There was bag of spanners, as they say.
There was definitely contact there. It was shoulder to shoulder. Mike Little stood strong.
Sinclair ran into him, I think, with the hope of trying to get something there, but the referee wasn't having it. Certainly for me in the over 40s it's tremendous, because I can't kick it as far as I used to be able to, so to be able to pass it inside my own box is going to be fantastic.
Little and Hatfield working well there.
So well.
And O'Neill did a lovely drive out there.
Lovely ball.
A fabulous ball out for Jarrett Rivers down the right hand side.
He does, he wins it.
He's kept it in, and
fantastic.
He got at the other side of the number 3 and he puts the cross in, comes to the edge of the box. And Neil shits first time.
That could have been.
And just goes over the bar. Nice bit of play there.
It was. Jarrod Rivers, for a little guy, he is ever so strong. He took the full back on there, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
And Ali just about managed to keep up with him. I feel we're going to see a lot of Thornley on the ball.
Again, Darlington playing high up the pitch, trying to keep Curzon in their own half, and they're doing it ever so well, to be honest. There's a Bascom, just pinches the ball beautifully.
And the ball put through there. Is that Campbell takes shot on the edge of the box, has another shot, and he shoots. Keeper Campbell dives to his left and catches the ball.
Yeah, keeper does well there to hold it on the shot. That was a great ball. Pinched the ball in midfield, Hatfield.
Tomo's claiming for a foul, but referee's not having it. He's played the advantage. The pressure's starting to build on the Curzon.
Yeah, as
goal.
I say, look at that. They're playing it out from defence, and we've got them on the edge of the penalty area.
And obviously Alan White was the other way, the other extreme.
Yes.
Ball pumped forward from Curzon, finds the edge of the Darlington box. Bascom trying to nick the ball, but the 10 gets clear. He plays it out to the number 11 in the penalty box, gets a cross in. Diving header from the number 9, but he's not in it. But again, they're just giving the ball away cheaply there.
Yeah, which we haven't done much this game, to be fair. We haven't hit any of those sort of long balls, hoping that Campbell can get onto them. So
we're just starting to look a little bit raggy here as we enter the last 5 minutes of the first half. Get a good little 1-2 for Curzon. got himself into space, but the number 11 had to check back. Otherwise, he was going to cross it.
On the edge of the box.
Plays it across to the just outside the Darlington penalty box. And again, some link-up play. Got away from Bascombe. Oh, John Watson's just got a shot on his thigh. Darlo just needs to keep their shape here.
Oh, again. Thompson wins the ball and player goes to ground. Linesman puts his flag up.
Tomo's had a quiet first half. The ball's not really been on that side of the pitch, has it?
No, I mean, we've tried to find him a couple of times with these raking 40-yard balls, but he hasn't had a lot of change over there at the moment.
I suppose if they've had a scout there on Saturday, that will be first thing on the report, won't it?
Well, if you look when Thompson goes to the left, their right back gets very, very close.
Here comes the free kick for Curzon. It comes in, hits the crossbar, comes back from the number 10, and it's in the goal. Nobody on the rebound. The second ball, number 10 had a free header there. Luke Merrill, and that's put Curzon Ashton in front. Put slightly against the run of play.
Yeah, Darlington didn't respond quickly enough there when the ball come back off the crossbar, and to be fair, the number 10 had a free header and it just looped into the far corner from where he was. And to be fair, you know, the player climbed all over Thompson to get that. We've seen it given to Curzon and not to us.
Ball with Watson. Plays it all the way back to Lang. Oh, it's Heaton, in fact. Now it's with Bascombe. Watson plays a diagonal ball, finds O'Neill. O'Neill plays a 1-2 with Campbell. Ball gets sprayed out to the right-hand side for Rivers, just outside the box. Plays it in, looks for... Oh, it's a lovely ball! And it's an equaliser. Lovely ball from Hatfield, just dinks it in. And that's Ty O'Neill's first goal for Darlington.
Yes, lovely, well-worked goal there. Rivers ball into the back post. Little flick on by Campbell. And O'Neill slides it into the back post.
Absolutely lovely piece of football. From beginning to end, and passing it around, moving the ball over to Rivers, and Hatfield all over it again, and they ended up doing the assist, dinking it in, and there's O'Neill watching the line, making the right move. There's Hatfield covering across the midfield, trying to put pressure on. Curzon starting to look a little bit more mobile and more creative. Ball spread out to the left-hand side. Michael Liddell trying to stay strong, it's just fallen to the ground. Number 11's come into the box, number 7 gets a shot in. Just bounced off a Darlo player, ricocheted away.
Clears it well.
And Watson gets it clear, yes. And he gets a decent clearance on it, but it's only going to come back. Oh, and the ball's come through, and it's the number 11 again. Terrible defending.
That was an unbelievable goal. Goalkeeper came out right outside of his own box, hit a hopeful ball downfield. We allowed it to bounce through to number 10, and it's in the back of the net.
It's just schoolboy, that absolute schoolboy. You get it cleared. Campbell had no chance of getting it. It comes straight back, and all the defenders are not watching the men. That was poor.
It just bounced through, and there's the 10.
You think you have to put all that effort in, and then it just unravels on itself on you.
He's doing ever so well.
Well, he's unrecognisable from his cameo 10 minutes at Stockport last season. But Curzon coming through here. He got to the edge of the box. Let's shoot.
Oh, that wasn't far away.
Now it's with Lang. Lang's moving his way forward over the halfway line. Gets it over to Liddell. Liddell plays it down the channel for Rivers, but it's ahead of him. The fullback's got the advantage.
Ball's going to stay in. No, Rivers got a chance.
Rivers put the pressure on. Oh, and well
Boscombe
played there.
Very well cut out there, Boscombe.
That's a bay, isn't it? This is Bascombe.
Yes. Near enough. Oh, that's a good ball.
Oh, almost a good ball. Now it's following Campbell. Campbell plays it with Thompson on the edge. And back to Campbell.
Oh, should have pulled the trigger. Offside.
Probably should have pulled the trigger, but an offside anyway.
An offside on the return ball. Probably the best little bit of play we've had this half, to be honest.
Ball play forward again by Curzon. And Darlo not dealing with it. Number 11 on the edge of the box, shoots.
Oh, it's a good goal.
And right through the centre of the Darlington defence. the number 11 Isaac Sinclair scores to make it 3-1.
Yeah, Watson didn't deal with that, unfortunately. Headed the ball back across our own box, and easy goal for Sinclair. Was it Sinclair?
Sinclair, yeah, number 11.
Yes. Our own doing again, unfortunately.
I don't think I've seen as many defensive substitutions as we have in these first 3 games.
That's right.
Oh. Now the ball's broken for Campbell on the edge of the box. He sprays it out to Liddell. Liddell's there. He's on the corner. He's brought it coming field. Oh, good tackle there. And Curzon are pouring out. Darlo have to make sure they win this ball. They've just slowed it down a bit. Curzon has to play the ball up in the air. Thompson trying to poke it away from the number 7. Is Campbell going to do it? No. Curzon pump it forward, and it's going to go out for a...
Campbell does well there. He gets the Curzon player to try and go long, and it goes out for a throw-in. I mean, you've got to say one thing. This is a very attacking forward line. You know, we've stuck with 4. You know, 4 up front as we stand at the moment.
Oh no! And it's a terrible pass from Galbraith. He's just let their number 14 through, and Michael Elston just blasted it over. Galbraith's trying to pass it to, I think, was it to Bascom? And it was nowhere near him, and it went straight to the number 14. Is that Hatfield? Hatfield in the corner there, but he's been dispossessed. But you pull a central midfielder out, and suddenly we've got a gap on the edge of the box, and it shoots.
Oh, that just went past the post.
Elliott got a hand to it. Elliott got a touch.
Yeah, must have done. To be fair for me, it didn't look like it was going in, but
yeah, but Elliott didn't know that. There's no way he could know that. He had to get to touch to it. And if you sit in there long enough, you're going to reap the reward.
Yeah.
How many 4-4-2 teams are there in this league?
Oh.
Or will we get better? Now there's a good ball there. Now it's a chance for Thompson down the left side. Just 4 players in front of him. A little flick there with Campbell. Finds Hatfield making running. He's got a bit of space. Finds Campbell. Plays it back again. Just overdoing it. Now it breaks for Thompson.
He puts it over the bar.
And he puts
that
too
was
much on
a
it.
Great chance for Darlington. 8 yards out. Thompson, goalkeeper in front of him, puts it into the farm.
He had too much time. He was completely clean through, and he overhit it. Put too much on it. Why not get it? Where's the bit where you get to the byline, bring it back, get into the box?
You see, that's disappointing by the referee there. You know, Watson pulls the player back in the first half. He gets the booking. Their player pulls him back the second half. Doesn't even say a word to him. No consistency.
There we go. Now a nice bit of play there. That finds Campbell. Bascom finds Campbell. Campbell now sprays the ball out to Donowa. Donowa's got a chance now. The fullback's fallen over.
Donowa.
What on earth?
That's well in the farm.
Then there's no out ball. There's 3 people up there, but they're all marked. Now the ball breaks for Thompson on the halfway line. He's trying to chip it up, but Nick Rowe takes it off him.
He's had no change tonight, Thompson, has he?
Now it's coming forward. They're trying to get the crossover. Donovan's doing some great defensive work there. Ball comes back. There's Little tries to get a block in, and the number 7 Bannister jumps at the far post. They haven't. We've had to create a nice goal.
I mean, that it goes back, I suppose, again to say that I don't know how long this team's been together.
3 minutes of injury time. Ball over the top, cut out, stopping Donovan from getting it. But Campbell's there to pick up the second ball. That's what we want to see. Donovan finds Campbell. Campbell's on the cut side. He plays it across, but
it's a goal!
And as O'Neill scored,
it's a goal, referee!
It just trickled up to the goal line.
That was unbelievable.
O'Neill got his head to it, but he sort of couldn't put any power on it, so it just sort of trickled towards the goal line.
Held up on the line. Where's the VAR when you need it?
But regardless of what the formation, if you give away goals like that, it doesn't matter, does it?
As I've said earlier, bar the goals we give away,
there's not a lot in the teams.
No.
Cross from to Curzon from the sub, and he's got himself around Little. Another chance there.
Again. Another chance for Curzon.
It's that Bannister again. Should have been.
Yeah, should have been really.
He slashed.